Morning all, welcome back. Doing this one a bit earlier today. I got most of what I wanted to do and done outside yesterday, and but I've got a bit more inside to do today, the laundry, the washing up. But first of all, a word from our sponsors for today, Smith's Crisps. Only joking. The daughter thought I could do with some snacks, being as I'm sat in front of the computer most of the day. So she ordered me that. She knows I'm quite partial to Scampi fries. But that lot is likely to put me back in hospital if I try and eat that all at once. But anyway, let's get on with today. Well, Queenie was supposed to have been having the opening of Parliament today, due to mobility issues, which she seems to be getting a lot of now, obviously at her age. I'm getting it in my bloody age. Charlie's stepping in for her to deliver her speech. But they also, in today's speech, a couple of bills get the royal assent. In particular, there will be the Borders Bill, which means we can take back more control from the EU, because they still control us quite a bit. It's going to upset a lot of people, some not so much, but that more importantly, taking that control back to from the EU, along with our laws. Oh, bloody clips in the way. So I use clips to hold my notes up, and I have them scattered around, and there's one that's covering stuff. But all this pomp and ceremony now with the royal family and that, it's not needed in this modern world, and it's just a thing for the tourists. It just wastes so much of our money. But the other one they're putting through, which will get its royal assent today, is the British human rights. The British Bill of Human Rights, not the European Commission of Human Rights rules, ours. Now, the lefties ain't going to like it at all. But there is good and bad in it for us. They are taking away a few more rights. I haven't been quite through the full list yet, but you can guarantee there's something in there that's going to affect us. Big time. But between that and the Borders Bill, I don't know what else ones they're pushing through today. I'll be honest, I haven't been keeping up a lot with that. I've been busy at home. But it was interesting to see now that Keir Starmer's being investigated in the Labour Party over Beergate, as they're calling it. He's just saying they had a beer and a curry during a break at work. Well, I said yesterday on my view on them drinking while they're working, and it shouldn't be allowed. Not with the responsibility that they've got. As I pointed out, we're not even allowed to drive a car if we're under the influence. You imagine half them Henry pricks in there getting half wrecked up in the Parliament bar cheaply because we subsidise it for them, and then going back and voting on things and talking about bills and laws. It just ain't right. But he said if he receives a penalty notice and a fine, he'll resign. He'll do the right thing. And his right-hand woman, the old flaming redhead there, old what's her, Rayner, you know, the one that likes flashing furry red knickers, apparently, allegedly, I will say on that one. Yeah, they both said they'd resign. See if the Met call their bluff, shall we? It'd certainly make Boris look an idiot, but he's done that so many times to himself, he just don't care anymore. He's that arrogant about it. But that's enough on the home front for now. And let's have a look at what's happening in the rest of the world, just going through my notes here. Oh yeah, Russia's victory parade yesterday. Surprisingly, there was a few tanks on offer. Didn't look like much to me. The width of the tracks to start with looks like they came off tractors, and that would never stand up on soft ground. Them things would just sink. A few rocket launchers, but there was nothing to indicate that was actually rockets under the covers. As we know, he normally has them paraded so they can be seen, but this year they were covered up. The Air Force flyby was cancelled, alleged due to bad weather. And all the military marching about all looked like cadets. They were that young, so take what you will from that. And the generals that were there looked like pensioners that had been dragged out of their old age homes that they have over there and stuck in a uniform for the day. You got Kim Jong-un in North Korea there, firing rockets here, there and everywhere again now, testing. Most of them are nuclear capable, and one was allegedly a submarine capable rocket as well. So people are watching what's going on out there. And be aware, your councils have been given more power to fine and rob motorists. Things like wrongful turns, U-turns, parking, bus lane, pedestrian bike lane infractions and stuff like that. The council now have the powers from today to fine you without the police and the courts getting involved. So expect a lot more of these silly cameras to be going up everywhere. You know, it's a big source of income for them now. And the channel paddlers are still coming. That hasn't made any difference to them, anything that Patel's been doing. So it's going to start costing us a lot more than the £5 million a day she's spending now. It's all being exposed again. Now they're being escorted by the French Navy and the corrupt border force. Tracy's back on scene down in Dover now. We're getting daily lives from her and realistic numbers, unlike we get from mainstream. But on that, I've been contacted by an old friend of ours, DJ Licks Lyrical, about colluding on a live on the situation in Dover, doing a live panel with guests. If anybody's interested in that, I know one or two of the subs in here follow it. I'll keep you up to date on that. I've got to speak to her. It's only an idea at the moment that she's come up with. So I'll keep you up to speed if and when that's going to happen. I will drop a link to her channel in the description below in the list. I always leave that list up permanent now of channels that I mention like that, because most of them are friends of mine or acquaintances of mine or very good friends over the web. And I'll drop her link in that description as well below. So anyway, guys, as you can see, I've got a lot of work to do, a lot of eating to do. So until the next one, as always, thank you for your support. Subs still slowly creeping up there. Thank you very much, guys, to the new subs. Welcome. Hope you enjoy what I do. And my respects to each and every one of you out there that watch, and all in the PAP community, obviously. Those that don't follow it, go over, because you should be. And until the next time, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay absolutely free from these clowns in power. I'm gone.